going through a video on the moon in Capricorn, the sun in Virgo. You dig? A little bit different side today.
Division. Well, that's just an idea. Mine's eye opaque in this dirty Shark Tank. Beaten like a drum in the movie Drumline. If you an opponent defeat with the intellectual promise from this diamond in the rough, immaculate past the raps, mic in the blunt, choke a slut, go but throw away the magnums. Classical MC apocalypse for the trash disaster, the 47 matador, chakras aligned, flower of life, put fire into ashes. No substance rappers could catch a death to rebirth. Kanye West in the beginning, now you look in prime time. I'm my life and probably beyond. Pass it to the end zone, pass the pot if you smoke. Dope indica, the young indigo, see me in real life. Have you thinking what it's like while I hustle over steel mics? Feel the vibe, hit the beat right. Ali in his prime, Tyson fighting for his pride. Tattoo on the face, put you face in utter dismay. Getting to the cake before the money. Yeah, I'm clever to speak, rather you me. Oh, and my karma is clean, my third eye vision, clear and transparent. No millions in the fam yet, but I'ma make billions. Triangulated eyes, married to Jane. I cop fire while cops fire. In the streets, raised in the belly of the beast. Nothing but the best, come correct. Super Saiyan 3 times 3. That's 9 lives, I beat the kitty 9 times. Out of 10, I beat 10. 6 to this young lord, then God flow to you heathens. Raw from the power in me. Young Yeti, Eskimo, psycho killer. Consciousness might just bust a nut on her breast, yeah. Suck away the stress. In the meantime, I wrote a doobie, you know, that's for the meantime. Rock the box so I ate it up. Make sure the cookie right first, and then ignite her, make her bite her lip. And then the future says she fiend for the sex. I like that pussy shade, it's a rectangular path. Mommy nice in that sundress. See the moon, I'm the sun. Put some mental in the beat in a closed casket. And now you rest in peace. No disrespect, you see. We even held a candlelight vigil. No disrespect, you see. Can't touch my cheese. Especially get a prenup, baby. No, you can't touch my cheese. Might hand you 100 G's. It's like, no. Pimp 101, holy conscience, let me teach sinners. In the past, I'm the same as another pastor. Shine my brother to another. We all getting to the cheese. A jealousy, just inspiration to the ones close to me. Devotion to each other. This human race is something we can change in to a prospering civilization. Now take a breath. We can do it, it just takes time. So I'm here, you know, for the meantime. Gotta get level right now, cause my time's now. Land the loss, for the loss will be found. Alright, so this is a little bit different setting than usual, you dig? We're gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get into the spot I'm trying to record at. You feel me? But yeah, just give me one moment, y'all. Bear with me, you feel me? Oh, hold up. We're not playing another song. Alright, so yeah, just give me one moment, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of in a different setting today, but that's what's really good, you feel me? Yeah, just bear with me for a couple seconds, y'all. Alright. So we're gonna get to the little office, you feel me? Get to the office and get to recording this live stream, you feel me? So we got the moon in Capricorn, right? With the sun being in Virgo. So keep in mind the moon in Capricorn is at work, you know what I'm saying? So it's essentially work with what you got so you could go ahead and achieve greatness and things of that nature. So it's like, keep in mind, this is a trine, so it's a gift, right? So with the moon in Capricorn, the sun in Virgo, them both being earth signs, you have the gift to feel comfortable being the boss of what you're working on. So being the boss, Capricorn, taking charge, and Virgo being work, right? So we'll go ahead and get into it and break down all the alignments, you feel me? Then after this video, we're gonna go ahead and break down all the signs. So influences on all the signs next. So starting off, we got the moon conjunct in Pluto, right? Because the moon is just finishing, Pluto is just finishing up in Capricorn. It's about to move back into Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? It retrograded back to Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? And Pluto is extreme change, right? And transformation. So at this point in time, we're feeling comfortable being the boss to take extreme charge, you know what I'm saying, of our circumstance situation and be the boss of what we got going on. You feel me? So like Capricorn moving back into, pardon me, Pluto moving back into Capricorn, it's like you're going to take care of whatever you have going on in that previous house before it moves forward. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie Matt, you dig? Matthew said he's at Ticker Auto Sale. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's going to be in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching live, you feel me? But yeah, moving forward with the actual template of the video. We also have the moon sextile Saturn and Neptune, right? So moon sextile Saturn is moon in Capricorn, seeing the opportunity to actually be the boss of your dreams, you know what I'm saying, and take charge to the point where you can actually build on your circumstance situation to achieve your dream. Shout out to Red Dog FBJ, you feel me? First time I'm seeing both of y'all in this thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to all the new viewers, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe, you feel me? If you hear some good things, you know what I'm saying, and you want to actually share that to somebody else, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, so Saturn and, you know what I'm saying, Neptune both being in Pisces, it's that sextile. So Moon in Capricorn is seeing the opportunity to build based on you feeling comfortable taking charge and working on that, you dig? And then Neptune is dreams, illusions, and nightmares, you know what I'm saying, and also faith and false beliefs as well. So you're also going to be in a space where you're able to be the boss and take charge of your actual dream, illusion, or nightmare, you feel me? So yeah. Salute to Red Dog. You said you just subscribed. I'm very grateful for y'all. I'm saying I appreciate it. And yeah, moving forward, we have the moon squaring a whole bunch of alignments. The moon squaring Venus, Lilith, the North Node, and also Chiron. So keep in mind that the square is a 90-degree angle. It creates pressure, right? So moon in Capricorn squaring the Venus in Libra. It's essentially we have to learn to be more I'm saying relatable based on us being the boss. So like even though you're the boss, you want to go ahead and be able to work with other people whenever you take charge and actually be a relatable boss to the point where you can understand people's circumstance situations. And keep in mind, Venus is at home being in Libra, you feel me? So it's like in a space that you can actually find your value system being relatable. So you want to be more of a relatable boss whenever you take charge. Yeah, moving forward, we also have Lilith being in Libra. And keep in mind, Lilith being in Libra and Lilith being the darkest moment or embarrassment. So essentially, based on you wanting to relate or create balance, you're essentially going to be in an embarrassing or dark moment. But yeah, so essentially, based on the moon being in Capricorn squaring that Lilith energy, you have to learn to be comfortable being the boss and taking charge, but also realize that you taking charge and relating with other individuals and actually giving, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of leeway and kind of creating balance. It's also going to put you in a space where it might be uncomfortable and things of that nature. You might be kind of embarrassed and things of that nature, or people may try to embarrass you and things like that, just to be actually in a space of relatability. Then we also have the moon square in the North Node and Chiron, right? So it's a learning process between our individuality and our purpose, right? So essentially, the moon squaring the North Node is feeling comfortable, but learning to feel comfortable with your purpose based on your individuality. So you want to go ahead and take charge and be at work, you know what I'm saying, based on your emotional space to, you know what I'm saying, being initiative and creative of your purpose, right? So keep in mind, your purpose is going to have uncomfortability and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stormy Duncan and shout out to all the people talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Keep on, you know what I'm saying, being a troll. You know, at the end of the day, you give me watch time and watch hours. You feel me? And you talking crazy, just going to put you in a space that's more negative. And that's just kind of, like, if you want to be at work doing that, yeah, that's on you. But yeah, shout out to Magical Mermaid. Always, you know what I'm saying, tapping in. I'm very grateful for y'all. And shout out to Ninja. That's a cool name. I like the name Magical Mermaid as well. You know what I'm saying? Mermaids is a whole other conversation. You feel me? But at the end of the day, y'all females is like mermaids. But yeah, moving forward, like I say, the moon square in the North Node is essentially learning to be more comfortable with your purpose and uncomfortability based on your individuality. So working on being an individual is going to put you in a space where people may not understand, people may not comprehend. People just kind of like don't like what they don't understand. So keep that in mind. And then also Chiron being in this space, it's the wounded healer that ends up being wise based on their own wounds and the wounds they've accumulated. So essentially, we're going to be in a space where we're learning to be more wise about our individuality based on us being hurt in spaces that we were being an individual, but like people didn't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward,
we also have a bunch of trines going on. You feel me? So there's actually a grand trine going on based on having everything in this Earth alignment. You feel me? So Moon in Capricorn is going to trine the Sun in Virgo. It's also going to trine Mercury in Virgo. But then it's also going to be in a space where it trines Uranus. You feel me? Uranus and Taurus. So essentially the trine is the gift. So based on Moon and trine in the Sun, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to have the gift to work on us being the boss and feeling comfortable being the boss with the Sun. Feel me? And then Moon trine in Mercury being in Virgo, that just is at 5 degrees if I'm not mistaken. It's in a space where we're able to work on our thoughts and work on whatever we're worrying about and things of that nature. Moving forward, we also have Moon trine in Uranus, right? And Uranus being a space of individuality, or being kind of predictably unpredictable. It's like Uranus is at home in Aquarius, and Aquarius are always predictably unpredictable. But Uranus is actually in the space of Taurus right now. So we're trying to ground that individuality in a space where it's like we want to actually find a space where we can work on our own individuality and things of that nature, and continue to be consistent upon that. So it's kind of like that irritable space that Uranus is in. Uranus doesn't really like Taurus and things like that. It doesn't like to be in that space. It likes to be in Aquarius and things of that nature. See what I'm saying? So, but we're also being able to be in this working space, so being the boss of our emotions to a point where we can actually ground that individuality at this point in time. We're having the gift to do that. Shout out to, Denali Gordon. That's an interesting name. But yeah, it's cool. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And then moving forward, we also have the Moon in conjuncting Jupiter. And keep in mind that in conjunction is a 150-degree angle. It's a misunderstanding. So based on us working on our emotions, we may be in a space where we kind of misunderstand. Yeah, I said Aquarius is fixed. You know what I'm saying? Taurus is fixed as well. So just to reiterate, the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And like I said, Uranus is in a fixed space, being in Taurus. And then also, yeah, for sure, all the fixed signs are having to learn at this point in time. Magical Mermaid said all the fixed signs have issues at this point in time. That's very accurate, based on them being in a space where they have to actually learn, or Scorpio be opposite to this Uranus energy. And so keep in mind, we're moving forward to the Moon in conjuncting Jupiter. And conjunction is a misunderstanding, a 150-degree angle. So essentially, we're in a space where we may misunderstand us trying to take charge and be the boss, but it might actually be the most wise thing. Sometimes you got to be the actual worker so you can learn how to be the boss and put yourself in a space where you can learn from that boss to actually, be a better boss to other people and things like that. So like you got to learn how to be a soldier before you become a chief, kind of thing. And last but not least, the Moon is opposing Mars, right? So keep in mind, we're also having a grand cardinal, a cardinal square, between everything. Because keep in mind, we got Moon in Capricorn, right? Mars in Cancer. And we also have the North Node being in Aries. And then Lilith and Venus being, the North Node and Chiron being in Aries. And then Venus and Venus and Lilith both being in Libra. So essentially, it's that grand square, you feel me? I think it's a grand cardinal square is what we call it. And so like keep in mind, depending on where it is in your chart, we go ahead and break that down. Whenever we actually get into the influence on all the signs, we're in a space where you kind of have to choose what is your most beneficial aspect. So like if you're a water sign, you might want to tap into Mars more at this point in time. But keep in mind, Mars is debilitating in Cancer, so it's in a space where it doesn't do too well. You have to actually feel emotionally comfortable before you take action based on your passions and your intentions, things of that nature. And then Aries, being in the North Node and also Chiron, if you're trying to be your own individual and trying to do something new, then that's the space you actually want to tap into. You want to tap into that North Node energy and that uncomfortable space to actually grow, grow more. And if you're actually trying to work on things and trying to build something, then boom, you want to tap into this Moon in Capricorn at this point in time and actually just continue to work on taking charge. And then last but not least, if you're trying to be more relatable and you're in a space where you already are the boss and you already are taking action based on your intentions and things of that nature, then you're in a space that you actually want to be more relatable, then you want to tap into more Venus energies and be more relatable at this point in time. But yeah, Moon opposing the Mars, you feel me, is in a space where it's in a 180-degree angle to the Moon. So whenever it's in opposition, you can either add on or oppose. So keep in mind, the moon is opposing Mars, like I say, so we're either able to add on to our intentions and passions at this point in time, or if we feel uncomfortable, we're in a space where we want to feel more opposite to this at this point in time. And you're like, I want to take charge of my own circumstance, situation, and feel more comfortable. So yeah, go ahead and tap into me at the next video. I'm going to go ahead and break down all the influences on all the signs, you know what I'm saying? Start with Capricorn, and things of that nature. So peace and love if you believe in all that. And you know what I'm saying, go ahead and hit me in the email if you had any kind of questions about this live, or if you wanted to get a reading or anything like that. You know what I'm saying, I got a menu for you whenever you email me. And go ahead and hit me in the Cash App, you feel me? Support the movement you need to be in tune with. And that's CONSCIOUS 1347. And also my email is below. But I'm going to go ahead and iterate that for y'all as well. CONSCIOUS 1347 at gmail.com. And that's conscious1347 at gmail.com. So yeah, go ahead and hit me. You know what I'm saying, if you had any kind of questions, or if you just want to go ahead and share a message of how what you're dealing with based on this moon in Capricorn. And make sure y'all leave a comment, you know what I'm saying, wherever this moon in Capricorn is participating in your houses and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into all that next video. You know what I'm saying, peace and love. Feel me?